when you're creating your vision board, you have to be very clear and you have to create things that are very realistic. So if you're trying to lose 50 pounds, be realistic about that. It's not going to happen next week. You have to take baby steps toward that goal. And this trains your mind into believing that these things can happen. So, for example, if you are trying to lose 50 pounds and your mind doesn't believe that, your mind can believe something that you did today. Your mind believes that I ate healthy meals today. I went for a walk around the block. I went to the gym. I did these things. These small steps are small steps into making your brain believe new thoughts. You focus on the good things that you do instead of focusing on the things that you didn't do. If you slipped up and you had a cookie, that's okay. You just get back on track. You have to stop focusing on the one thing that you did wrong instead of the 15 things that you did right. You fail forward. You fail in a way that you have created a fail safe. So if you plan to fail and you say, okay, I had a cookie, well, then that's okay, because now I'm going to get back on track with my eating plan. You have to stop stopping. Stop thinking that when you fail, you just have to stop. So I ate a cookie, so now I'm going to go eat a large pizza. This doesn't help you at all. This makes your brain go back to those thoughts that were pre-programmed instead of trying to think about, okay, yes, I had a cookie and I'm going to get back on track. Your brain is going back to, you had a cookie and you failed, so you're never going to believe that. So instead of believing that it can't happen, you have to believe that there is a possibility of happening. Training your brain to believe new things is not instantaneous. It might just come with believing there is a possibility that you can lose 50 pounds. There is a possibility that you can stay on track this week. There is a possibility that you can do the things that you want to do. You have to get people around you that are going to cheer and support you, even when you don't feel like you can do it. When you feel like you're down, you can call this friend and say, hey, I'm really feeling awful today. And they're going to say, hey, I understand, but look what you did. Those are the people that are going to point out the things that are going to make you get back on track. So when you do accomplish things, be sure to pat yourself on the back. Say, hey, you did a good job this week. You went for a walk and you walked 5 days this week. Pat yourself on the back, because that's a big deal. Instead of focusing on, you had a cookie. No, yes, you may have had a cookie. However, I walked every day this week, and so I'm moving towards that goal. Train your brain to see that this is a big deal. I've changed this, and start believing in those thoughts. Stop wondering how you're going to get there and just believe in the possibility of why. What can you do in order to get there? What can I change? What small thing can I change in order to get there? So, all of these things sound great in theory, but understand that, when you're trying to retrain your mind to think new thoughts, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort. You've created a life that you're living right now based on those old thoughts. And so those old thoughts are going to try to creep back in, and they're going to try to tell you that you can't or you won't. So when you start this journey, you'll start to see small things. You'll start to notice small changes. And those things will spark big, huge changes in your life. So when you start each day, start it with an affirmation. Start it with a list of things that you're going to do. Start it with an inspiring podcast or something that will get you into the thinking right then, right there, before you even go out the door in the morning. Start thinking of things that will get your mind going to a brand new level and stop diverting back to those old thoughts. Start thinking about how you can reclaim your passion for life and how you can find yourself acting and thinking differently. Live there instead of in those thoughts that are reinforcing that negativity in your life. So when you're doing this thought work, understand that you will have struggles. It will feel like something's wrong or something's difficult, but know that that means that your thoughts are changing. Your thoughts are just trying to challenge you into thinking back into those old thoughts. And it's okay to have struggles. It's a sign that it's changing. So I hope that you'll step into your passion and create that life that you want. Be sure to check out my website, www.anissaloucoaching.com. I'll see you next week. Bye.